complain all the time because she would deduct us because we wouldn't be very detailed in our planners, or we just like complain every day for doing them because we have to do them every single day. And then and it's a good habit to get into because in college or at TCC they don't really care what you do, and the first week or the first couple of days I was there, I didn't really use my planner or do anything, and like I kept forgetting what the teacher had to do, and like the class was moving like faster than I was like able to like keep up with. And then like after that I like learned I had to write everything down, and it's not even like if it's homework or not, it's just like what we did, because they always go back over that, or they'll talk about, oh, remember on Monday when we did this, and it's just taking like the tiniest notes, like we discussed that, or like not even if it's homework, just knowing what you discussed is good, because then you can just go back to it. Because for example, like in my English class, we had like articles to read, and like I didn't read them because I'm like, oh, there's no homework, so what's the point? And then like on Friday, we had like this huge discussion, and the teacher was giving us like work to do on it, so like it piled up super fast, and then like, so I learned quickly that like writing everything down, not even if it's homework, you guys just are in this habit that if it's not homework, then who cares? Just knowing what you did is important, okay? And then, yeah, you don't want to get like left behind. Teachers really do not care about you. There's no supplies in class, or so my next note is like note taking. So I have 2 lecturing classes, and then I have like an English class, and like you're not really taught this in high school, like when there's a PowerPoint going on for 2 hours, and then the teacher's just constantly talking and talking and talking, and you don't know what to write, like you don't know what's important and what's not important, and they don't really care if you take notes. You rent these expensive books that the teachers don't teach out of. You have to learn how to, there's like so much going on. The teacher's giving you worksheets to do during the class time and to take notes, and they're like, oh, one of my teachers was like, oh, I wouldn't really care if you read it. It's all up to you through the chapters. But then, so after like the lecturing goes on, the first week I didn't like read any of my anthropology or my art appreciation chapters, but then after that I'm like, maybe I should, because my sister like gave me this, but then I did, and then like I knew what to take notes on and like what to, because if it's in the book and it's on the PowerPoint, and it's in her lecture, then it's probably going to be on the test. So yeah, so like if your teacher doesn't like go over a chapter like through the book, it's all like worksheets and stuff. Of course I did it. I'm like, oh, then there's no point like of looking through the chapter like in my math classes, but you have to, like, it's all on you. The teachers really do not care about you. One of my teachers told me that you should bring a stapler to class because they don't care. They don't have one, or if it's not stapled, then she's going to deduct points. So note taking is very important. Even like getting in the habit of it now, just jotting down little things is good. And then I wrote down procrastination, because we always wait for, like, in my English class, my teacher gave us like a 4-paragraph paper to do, which is nothing, for 4 days. So I'm like, oh, I'll just do it later and later, and then I did it on the 4th day, but then like on that 4th day, homework is already piled up, so like I had so much to do. So procrastination is super bad. And even now, like in high school, like, I mean, I could say I got good grades in high school, but and I procrastinated a lot, but you can't do that in college because the class is moving faster than you are, and you don't want to get left behind. So you have to learn how to get your work done, because yeah, the teachers don't care. And another thing I would say is like now, when it comes to like speaking to your teachers or like talking in class, when you have just like, in my English class, I only had like 27 students in it, but no one talks when the teacher's talking. No one even like the class is so dead silent, like it's kind of creepy, and like, yeah. And especially like there's like, when it comes to like having an attitude with the teacher, it's totally unacceptable. Like, you don't even, like, I don't even think I've ever talked to my anthropology teacher. I mean, I have, like, once, but, like, there's no room, like, there's no time for, like, attitude or, like, disrespecting the teacher. They don't care about you. They just want to get you through your class and through the quarter. So, yeah, and some other things I would say, yeah, there's no, like, here, there's, like, supplies and stuff. There's no supplies in the classroom. If you don't bring a paper, then you're, like, or supplies, and you missed out on the day. Asking for help, like, tutoring and stuff. I never got tutoring or anything in high school because I just didn't really need it, and, like, I Googled everything, but, or just, like, getting in the habit for, like, asking for help outside of class, not for your teacher, is good. It's a good strategy. It's a good thing to keep in mind because, just the teacher isn't there kind of to help you. She's just there to, like, give you the stuff, and then you have to work from that.
So Hannah, if there was like one, just so I'm gonna shut the video, but if there was one final line, like one good tidbit, and maybe it's something you've already stated that you want to restate, what would you tell future college students?
Well, that it's all on you, and the class is moving fast, and you don't want to get left behind. So no procrastination.
All right, thank you. That's Hana Bechara. She's a Running Start student from Stadium High School. Thanks, Hannah.